Hello everybody, my name is Olga. Привет всем. Меня зовут Ольга. Hello everybody. Привет всем. My name is Olga. Меня зовут Ольга. Today we are studying Russian. We will continue our series to learn Russian, and today we're gonna learn some new words and the phrases to talk about your routine day. What I do during the day. All right? All you're gonna need today is a piece of paper. Oh, sorry. A piece of paper, бумага, paper, бумага. A piece of paper, лист бумаги. And you're gonna need a pen, ручка. A pen, ручка, ручка. Oh, sorry. Okay, you can take something easier. You can take a pencil. Pencil is карандаш, карандаш. It still has letter R in it. So, I don't know, whichever is more comfortable for you to say. You can say ручка. I don't have a pencil. I do have two ручкас. I have две ручки. Ручка, ручки. We're not learning plural yet. It's gonna be later. Ручка, бумага, and you're gonna make cards. Card, карточка, карточка. Okay, we're gonna make cards so you can write the words which you're learning, which I'm saying, and you will make your cards to study words better. Maybe you are using your application for learning phrases, but I prefer paper because that's how my memory works better. That's how I memorize new words. I'm not sure what is it. It's Spanish. Okay then, so I was thinking between phrases and just words. Maybe words will be later. I don't have cards yet. I haven't got them. But we can make something similar to this. Like you have a card and it has a picture on it, and then it has the word under it. So you can say it's яблоко, 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 яблоко. The thing is, when you look at the word and you see letter O in it, so it's яблоко, but the same as in English, you don't say box, you say box. So the same with letter O in Russian, it just becomes some neutral sound. It is sometimes pronounced clearly like O, ёлки-палки. We'll see it later, I don't remember examples. But in many words, it goes the same neutral, it becomes neutralized. So we will get the sound яблоко. Яблоко. Okay, next will be зонт. 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 Oh, there we go. We can hear O clearly because it's under stress. And then you see it. Yeah, you hear it. It's зонт. Собака. The O is not stressed in this word, so it's A. Собака. You hear it A, but you will see in written form it's O. Собака. Oh, there is an easier version with 3 letters only. Пёс. Пёs is historically Russian. Собака was the word which was borrowed from Turkish languages from Mongol-Tatar invasion. So that's why in Polish, in language, they only use the word. Hold on, vice versa. Yes, they use the word pies, but in Russian it's pies, pies. But in Polish you will never see the word собака. All right. That's how you can learn words, making cards and then repeating them. But the thing is that when you only learn words, it's not exactly sufficient effective, because after learning the words, you still cannot make a sentence, it becomes boring, and then you just drop and stop learning the language. On the other side, it's necessary because before you memorize the first 1,000 words in the language which you're learning, you cannot make a sentence, you cannot make anything, you cannot say, you cannot speak before you have this 1,000. If you try to say something in your own language, you will understand how many words you will need to make a little story. You will see that it's about, some people say 500, some people say 1,000, depending on how simple your life is. So at least you will need 500, but better say 1,000 words so that you could create a story, and at this level your learning process will become more interesting because it will show that you're already productive. But this first stage is kind of boring. That's your cards, right? But we are going to a little bit push it forward and we will try to make short sentences. All right? Today we are learning phrases to say about what I do during the day. When we start changing them for him, her, maybe you, there will be a little bit of a problem, because all the verbs in Russian will be changing depending on the subject. You probably might see the same thing in German, French, Spanish. There will be different endings for every verb. If you go dig deeper into the history of English language, you will see that back in Shakespeare time you used to do the same, but now English is simplified. All other languages didn't go through the simplification process, so we are going to learn more, and later it's more complicated. But for now we are going with a simpler version, just what I do. Okay, so in the morning I get up. Я встаю. Я встаю. I get up. When I sit and I stand up. I stand up. Я встаю. So that's I get up, I stand up. Я встаю. When I say something, you're not only writing it, try to repeat after me. Я встаю. Go. Hopefully good job. I don't know. Next, after I get up, I go to bathroom. Я иду. I go. Я иду. To the bathroom, right? Я иду в ванную. Я иду в ванную. Preposition в will be a little bit complicated thing. With the prepositions we're gonna suffer a lot, the same as Russians suffer when they study English, because in, on, to, they are never the same, and just try to memorize the phrase as it is. There will be logic which you will catch later after 3 years of studying. But even children, like when I was teaching my son to speak, and he is native Russian, when we talk to young children, we correct them all the time, because even they don't catch up. So it's okay to make mistakes. Я иду в ванную. I go to the bathroom. We don't have articles in Russian, so в ванную. Ванна. You probably, if you studied Spanish, you know el baño, baño, vanna, vanna. Vanna is the same like the room and the bathtub. So я иду в ванную. You can also say я иду в туалет. Toilet. Toilet in English is the little white piece of furniture in the bathroom. But in Russian we can say я иду в туалет. And toilet is the room, the same. Ванна or toilet. Sometimes people have separate toilet where you go to pee, the toilet room, and the bathroom room where you can wash your face and take a shower or a bathtub. So this can be two separate rooms. But depending on their architecture and design of the room, of their apartment, it can be split in one bathroom, so the same as in American houses. So for us, it's normal if it's separate. Toilet room or bathroom room. We call it туалет, ванна. Or just to avoid this misunderstanding, just go to ванна. Я иду в ванну, я иду в туалет. Repeat. Я иду в туалет. Good job. We finished the thing. Okay, let's try. I wash myself. Whatever you do without details, I wash myself. Я умываюсь. Я Oh, that's a difficult sound, I guess. Мы. The same as мы, we. But there is a sound which is you're gonna like strangle your muscles over here. So я умываюсь. Я умываюсь. You can take a shower and say я умываюсь, but it's the same. Я умываюсь. Got it? Я умываюсь. We stress letter A. Умываюсь. Умываюсь. Good. Finished. We're not going to go in details in the bathroom. After this, I get dressed. Right? Я одеваюсь. Я одеваюсь. Again, you see O at the beginning of the word. Одеваюсь. Одеваюсь. But O is not stressed, so we just make it A. Одеваюсь. Одеваюсь. What is the stress sound? I is stressed here. Я одеваюсь. Repeat. Я одеваюсь. Good job. Okay, we finished that. And now we are going, what do we do in the morning? Yeah, I'm going to the kitchen. Go have a breakfast. Я иду. And then kitchen, right? Theoretically, we already know в ванну, в туалет. Logically, you would think я иду в кухню. No, don't memorize this, please. Я иду на кухню. You know, to and on and in English have no logic for Russians too, so just hold it. Я иду на кухню. В and на will be two prepositions. Maybe there will be more. Hold tight on this. Where we show directions when we send somebody. Go на. If you hear like иди на, there is nothing good in it. Я иду на кухню. Я иду на кухню. Okay? Кухню. Okay. И ем завтрак. Я ем завтрак. Interesting. What did I say? I am eating breakfast. Я ем. Ем. Two letters. Ем. I am eating. Я ем. I eat, I am eating. Oh, the thing is that in Russian we don't have the difference present simple, present continuous. In French, in German, they don't have it either. So we just have one present tense. Yay! Something simplifying for you, right? Я ем. So I can just say generally, я ем. What do I eat? Like, я ем. Ем. What? Яблоки. Яблоки. Я ем яблоко. Generally speaking, я ем яблоко now, сейчас. I'm not eating. Oh, negative word will be не ем. Actually, there is only one negative particle for verbs. When you want to make a negative verb in present, past, future, anywhere, you don't need any helping verbs. Yay! No helping verbs. If you ever talk to Russians, you probably notice that they make these mistakes. They use or misuse these helping verbs, or maybe they don't use them at all, because there is no helping verbs in Russian. So we just use particle не. Я не ем. Or if there was a go to the bathroom, yeah, I don't go. Я не иду в ванную. Easy, right? Oh, yay, that's simple. So, я не иду в ванную. Я не иду на кухню. Repeat, please. Really, that's a good point. You need to repeat when I say something. I make a pause. If I forgot to make a pause, you make a pause and then repeat. All right, I had my breakfast. Now I'm drinking my tea. Я пью чай. Я пью чай. Yeah, when you say chai tea, that makes no sense for everybody, because chai is already chai. Chai was originally taken from Turkish countries, from the Arabic countries, wherever it came from. That's why we have the same word for it. So we are taking it with the food. So we are drinking chai. Я пью чай. Я пью кофе. Yeah, you can say it. Пью. Oh, there is maybe a problem with the word пью. Пью, пью, пью. There are 3 letters, and you probably notice this little letter which looks like B, right? It's like English B, but it's пью, пью. What is it? Technically, it's the same as new, pew, right? New Year, New York, pew year, pew York. Oh, it's get it? You can pronounce it. Is there any similar word pronounced the same in English? Pew, 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 like wheel, pew, pew, pew. But that's pew, and that's pew. Okay, let's go next. All right, we're almost there, and we are still in the kitchen. So what is your next action? After I eat my food, я ем завтрак. After I drink tea, я пью чай. Я мою посуду. Я мою посуду. I wash the dishes. Я мою посуду. Я мою руки. Я мою посуду. All right? And then we are getting ready to go to work, right? It's only morning. We're almost there. Я собираю сумку. I pack my bag. Я собираю сумку. Собираю. Actually, собираю will be the same word like assemble. If I buy something and then I assemble something, like whatever construction you want to assemble. If I bought furniture, some piece of furniture, and then I assemble this piece of furniture, so я собираю something. And then if you get a collection, it's also the same, собираю, gather or collect something. But я собираю сумку, so I pack my bag. Я собираю сумку. Сумку. Bag. I actually do that in the evening. I normally pack my bag in the evening, but some people do it in the morning, whatever. After that, oh no, maybe you've done it before, maybe you do it later. You do your hair, right? Well, that's a difficult one actually. When you have long hair, it's difficult, but я расчёсываю волосы. Расчёсываю. Расчёсываю. There is letter ch. It's similar to the number 4. I mean, when you look at it in the printing, you will see that it's ch, like chicken. Cho. Is there a cho? I don't remember. Chaucer. There was a writer back in 16th century, Chaucer. So я расчёсываю волосы. But letter Ch in the situation can be a little bit like changed to расчёсываю. Расчёсываю. Depending on like dialect, on where you're from, you can sound differently. You can say расчёсываю волосы, you can say расчёсываю. Расчёсываю, so you just расчёсываю волосы. I got it? Okay. Or you can just say я делаю прическу. Like I do my hairdo. Not like I comb my hair. Расчёсываю is I comb. I comb my hair or I brush my hair. We don't have the difference. Расчёсываю. But I do my hairstyle or I do my hair. Basically, я делаю прическу. Делаю. I do. Я делаю. I do прическу. Hair. Я делаю прическу. Yeah, right. Next. Maybe you wanna do some makeup, right? So with makeup, you will just say я крашусь. Я крашу something. But I do makeup. Я крашусь. Maybe you noticed that before we had the same some similar several verbs with s at the end. For example, I forgot. Я умываюсь. Я одеваюсь. Я крашусь. That's like doing to myself something, but not all verbs have this s at the end, even if I do it to myself, but whatever. So я крашусь. That's to myself. If I крашу somebody else, so it will be я крашу something. Okay, so maybe you don't do that, so you can skip it. Oh, I forgot another important thing in the bathroom. Я иду в ванную. I go to the bathroom and I take a shower, right? Я принимаю душ. Я принимаю душ. Принимаю. Take is shorter. If you have guests in the house, you will also like accept guests. So that will be the word accept. Принимаю. Я принимаю guest, гость. Я принимаю гостя. But yeah, that's not in the morning. Я принимаю душ. Basically, we use the word accept for the shower. I accept the shower. Because you will memorize this verb. It will be later in the other context. We are not taking the word take. I don't take the shower in our one. Accept the shower. That was my like usual problem when you study a language. You will have to see that the verbs are contextually different, that you cannot just translate the phrase word to word. Sometimes these words will be connected into the collocation using different connection, using different logical chain. Okay, so you took the shower. I usually take a shower in the evening. I'm not the morning. I'm like a cat. I'm not touching water in the morning. I mean, no, I do splash it on my face, and I can actually put the face under the water, but not the whole body. Thanks. And then, я иду на работу. I go to work. Я иду. We already know в ванну. No. Я иду на работу. Oh my. Я иду на работу. Работу. I go to work. But if I go to school, я иду в школу. Я иду на школу will be not correct. Я иду в работу will not be correct. Я иду на работу, я иду в школу. I guess we're gonna have the whole video about this иду в, иду на, because that's something you gotta memorize. Because like I go to the disco party. Я иду на дискотеку. But I go to the bar. Я иду в бар. That's oops. And there is an interesting other words which might be similar, actually, which is similar. Я иду, but if it's I go on my feet, that's я иду. But if I take a car or a bus, we will use the verb еду. Иду, еду. That's different. Я еду на работу. Я еду в школу. Еду, like driving or cycling a bicycle will be all the same. That's еду, like using some kind of transportation. Even a horse. The same. Я еду на работу. Я еду в школу. But to ride a bus, you go to the bus stop. So я иду на автобус. Автобус. We used like German word Autobus. Autobus, but auto, there is U sound, but we transform it into авто. Авто, bus, автобус. But in there is a shift in the stress, so Autobus in German turned into автобус in Russian. So even the stress is different, and if you put the stress in the wrong place, it's going to be working somehow weirdly. Так, я иду на автобус. Я иду на автобус. Repeat. Or you can say я иду на остановку. Я иду на остановку. Остановку. It's a bus stop. Maybe you're going to want to say я иду на автобусную остановку. That will be I go to bus stop. But nobody says so. I mean, people say either я иду на автобус, I go to the bus, or я иду на остановку. But you can be more specific if you want to say that it's a tram stop or a trolley bus or a bus, so then you will be saying exactly that I go to the автобусная остановка or троллейбусная. It's like specifically if you want to stress out that you're going exactly to this type of the stop. And then you come to work, and then you meet your friends. Or you come to school and you meet your friends. Я встречаю друзей. Я встречаю друзей. And it's a difficult word, I guess, because it's встр. Встр, встр, встр. Встречаю. Встречаю. Meet. I meet. Я встречаю друзей. Friends. Alright. We can do it. So just repeat and repeat and repeat again. You can see the cards. I will prepare like PDF file so we can download it and then maybe print and like stick around everywhere and learn the words. Or I would just recommend you the same, write it down. If you don't want to write it down, I have the PDF file, so you can, those which I was using in this video, so you can download them and just print it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, recommend to your friends, and if you have any thoughts about the next video, what we're gonna do in the daytime. So that was all our morning. So what do you do in the daytime will be next time. Пока-пока. Ciao. До свидания.